Hi, hello guys. It is super informal look. It is frosting outside, like Mumbai acting like Kashmir. I feel it is super freezing, and if you felt like right now I'm carrying like a super serious smile. Long time. The main noteworthy, the uncommon thing, the exceptional thing about our channel is we start with a quote. I'm acting like this is something unprecedented, but it's not. So my screen is actually over here, and I'm recording with a mobile phone. Mobile phone. I'm the best. I'm the best, or I am the greatest. So you feel me? What do you feel? What do you perceive when you listen to I am the best, I am great, I'm the greatest? Before starting with our financial model, I have made a financial model again. Yeah, better than previous one. But let's just take off. Let's just kick off. How does I am best or I am the greatest applies to me as well as y'all? It applies to a lot of complexes I have and the kind of insecurity that I have as a person and as a YouTuber or whatever you can call me a profession, as professionally my occupation wise. I have a little anecdote, so please take heed of the anecdote. This anecdote is about a little boy who was actually standing towards a gargantuan room divider, sorry, wall is the one and the same. So he was standing to a gargantuan wall, and he had written, "I am great." So he then had introspected and had a notion in his about his kinfolks, about his folks. My brother is an IITian and an IIM graduate. My sister is a doctor. My father is a mammoth politician, like big politician, I mean, and my mother is a magistrate. And who am I? So he kept on wondering about his own identity, and he felt like he is someone insignificant, nobody. It happens to you as well, because our kinfolks are super successful in their own lives, and sometimes you feel like an insignificant nobody in the huge ocean. Then the boy told to himself that I should better make it stronger. So he rubbed the whatever he had written earlier, and he wrote. Earlier he had written I am great, but now he wrote I am the greatest. I am the greatest. So it stems from that kind of complexity, that kind of insecurities, and just to be liked, that kind of just to keep on convincing myself that I'm the best. That's what I want y'all to do. Just say it with me, repeat after me, that I am the best, I am the greatest. Because I am the best, I have to admit it. I have to keep convincing myself. I have to believe that I am the best. Because if not, otherwise I would succumb to all these insecurities. Basically, the whole point is, if you have to do something, then you have to give your foremost effort, your finest effort. You're the supreme shot, like the jewel of the crown. I have a belief which I have clasped in me, and in addition to it, this tenet principle have been taken to none other than Shah Rukh Khan. So what, it stems for that. As a matter of fact, I am the best, I am the greatest, I am the finest, I am the foremost. A lot of narcissism, but honestly speaking, I am actually preeminent, and I actually belong to the elites. What I feel is, I consider, I'm not being pompous here. I'm not domineering anybody, and I'm saying this with all niceness. I know there are a lot of who am I, brother? I'm just 21. I just graduated, man. I'm just graduated, and I'm saying this with all niceness, since I have a lot of complexes in me, a lot of insecurities, a lot of flaws, and I'm saying this with a lot of lot of goodness, a lot of niceness. Although I'm not, so it is the credence actually, the conviction, the belief. So I need to have faith in my own damn self so that I can actually showcase you the jewel, the masterpiece. So I feel I've literally stretched it too much. Enough of the baloney, enough of the claptrap. So let's do some big business stuff. So what do we have here? Over here is Empal, which is Mamika phone IR limited. This is again very rudimentary, very basic model, which I'm gonna be building better than previous. That's what I can assure you. So we have 18 million subscriber at the end of 2006, 9 million subscriber at the beginning. Blah blah blah. Enough of this claptrap. So we have to. Right now I'm going to be forecasting this mobile services model, which I'll be needing Excel. That's why I'll just love Excel, because it just makes our work super effortless. Now, super unchallenging. Excel is super straightforward. I just love it. So right now I'm building a model in a very Flash. I'm faster than Flash. As you can already guess by my typing speed. Oh no, I'm just kidding. So I am actually building the data. I'm actually building this skeleton. So honestly speaking, this skeleton is super straightforward. Alright, so whatever it has given to me, I'm gonna be putting it down there. So 18 million subscriber, 9 million subscriber at the end of 2006, 18 million churned. Okay, so now we'll be actually putting those values into our Excel sheet. So let's open Excel. Our beginning subscriber, which is so our beginning subscriber is 9. So I'm just putting out the data. Let me just do it. So obviously ending subscriber is beginning plus addition minus churn, if I'm not wrong. So the next point we'll be looking out. Okay, 40% gross addition. So which reduces at 5% till 2010, and then it stabilizes it, and the churn rate is 20%. That's for sure. So the churn rate will be 20%, that's for sure. And now the ending subscribers will be our beginning subscribers of 2018. So the ending of 2006 will be our beginning of 2007, which is 18. And I'm just gonna be, obviously it is not showing data, but I'm just gonna be dragging it down and you'll see. And the churn is basically 20% into 18. And boom, we have all the data. That's why I love Excel. It just makes our work super effortless. So now the average would be the first. So now we have to. So obviously this is the hard-coded data. So we have to build it in a different form, in a different color. So our ARPU is average revenue per user. So ARPU is 370 and it reaches 330 and stabilizes. Okay, 370 to 330. Alright. So 370, and I'll just apply a formula minus 10, and it stabilizes after 330. So stabilizing after 330, then we're gonna be calculating the average is basically beginning, average basically formula, and then beginning, average is basically first and the last. The beginning and the ending subscriber. So that's only we have to do the first column, and then just have to drag it down and make it super itsy bitsy, easy peasy. So I'm just so now we gonna calculate the revenue part of it. So the revenue will be average into ARPU into 12, because we are calculating this for 12 months for a year, right? So 2007, 2000 and everything. We just have to just, what is happening, man? Excuse me for that noise, but I'm just, so after that we'll just have to drag it down to the right, and we are now, I'm kind of color coding it, because just to make it look nicer to you, just to make it look appealing to you. So this is the financial model. This is the model of the mobile services. So mobile is done. Now we have to similarly the exact same process. Bits and pieces of the calculations are, oh my god, what are you up to, homie? So excuse me, I couldn't do anything. So you just have to do the similar procedure for the broadband services and for the equipment sales as well. So I'm doing it super fast, super swiftly, so that you just don't get jadifying. You don't get jadify. And jaded means to bore. Bore equals to jaded. So if you're bored, you can say I'm jaded, because bored is too mainstream, right? So I'm just applying those certain formulas, and formulas are a bit different, and here the ARPU is also different, but it's a similar process. You know what I've done for the mobile, that's what I'm gonna be doing it for the broadband, and now of course for the equipment sales as well. And that's pretty much for this financial model, you know. So now we're gonna be like zooming it out for you to see this model. So you can see that there's a growth in the subscriber from 2006 to 2015. It's a massive growth, but I don't know why our subscriber base is not growing, because I actually knew it, but just chuck it. I don't actually I do care, you know, but still, you know, that's pretty much for, oops, Valentine's Day is round the corner, and my wallpaper is showing me. Why my PC showcases this wallpaper, man? I don't know. Again, I would say this was very fundamental, very rudimentary, very primary, very elementary kind of a model. And I just want to tell you that I know I'm creating like a primary basic models, but I assure you, under any circumstances, the next video will be of Hindustan Unilever or Infosys maybe. I'm saying this, I know, but I don't know when I'm going to be dropping it, when I'm going to be releasing it. The next model, the next financial, but for that I need time, please. So please give me some time, and I'm going to be assassinating it. I'm going to be slaying it, that's for sure, you know. And I appreciate you all, and let me know if you need anything else from my side. And I know some of the people actually come for my speeches, then I'm gonna be jotting it down, my speeches. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye bye.